You clicked on this video to learn about push-up variations, right? Let's get right into it. These push-up variations all have the same characteristics as the regular push-up. If you don't know what those are, I recommend you to check out my video on the regular push-up. You can do so by clicking on this little thing in the corner on the screen. As with all push-up variations, you should not perform these exercises if you have problems with your wrists. The narrow push-up is a great exercise to focus more on your triceps and front shoulder, plus it sets the focus more on the upper and inner chest in comparison to the regular push-up. I recommend you to apply this exercise into your workout after you mastered the basic exercises. If you want to learn more about those, you can check out my video about that too. The movement of the narrow push-up is easy to learn in comparison to the other variations of this video. Simply place your hands close together and perform a push-up. Your thumbs can be touching each other. The closer your hands are together, the more the pros of this variations apply. You can either place your hands with your fingers pointing forward, or you can place your hands in the diamond shape. Your wrists will get more stress when performing the narrow push-up with your hands in the diamond shape. As a beginner, you should slowly progress to the diamond shape to avoid hurting your wrists. If you have chronic pain in your wrists, you should consult a doctor and perform push-ups on parallettes or rings to keep your wrists in a neutral position. When performing the Sphinx Push Up, you specifically focus on your triceps, and also it is a very good exercise to get your shoulders used to stabilizing a straight arm movement. Furthermore, it will help you to improve your triceps flexibility. This exercise is a great alternative to bring some variety into your push workout. To perform the Sphinx push-up, you start in the starting position of a regular push-up, but with your hands further in front of you. Now lower yourself on your elbows, but keep your elbows pointing backwards. Push back up with both arms equally. Keep your shoulder blades engaged and outwards. The more your elbows are beneath your body, the harder this exercise gets. You can start by placing your hands a lot further in front of you and get used to this kind of movement. But this will also set the focus more on your core. To avoid injury, keep your elbows pointing backwards. Also focus on pushing with both arms equally to not build muscle imbalances. Don't do them like this. When done right, the archer push-up is a great variation to progress to the one-arm push-up. Your shoulders, triceps and chest will be targeted intensely, which is why I recommend you to start doing this exercise with your hands on top of an object to get your muscles used to the new kind of movement. This exercise will intensely train your one-arm strength. Only apply this into your workout after mastering the basics. Perform the archer push-up by placing your hands far apart from each other. Lower yourself down by bending one arm and keeping the other arm straight. Rotate your straight arm so that your fingers point outwards. Now push back up by only using the one arm you bent. Only use the straight arm as a stabilizer. Of course, work on both sides equally. Be cautious about not using your straight arm to support the movement too much. If you are new to the straight arm strength, it will stress the shoulder of the straight arm immensely and can cause overtraining and injury. As I mentioned earlier, start slowly and easy and work yourself up, or in this case, down to the archer push-up on the ground. The pseudo push-up is perfect for targeting your shoulder and work on your straight arm strength and flexibility. This again is a very intense exercise and you should work slowly towards the full range of motion to avoid injury. Only use this exercise in your workout after mastering the basics and having decent mobility in your wrists to not hurt yourself. Bodyweight training is all about shifting your body weight so that the exercise gets harder or easier for the targeted muscles. The pseudo push-up is a great example for that. Start in the regular push-up position and then shift your body weight by leaning forward. Now lower yourself and push back up. The pseudo push-up is especially hard on your wrists. Again, work slowly to the full range of motion, Warm up your wrists before every workout and start by leaning forward just a little bit, and then just slowly increase the lean. You can also do this exercise with your hands higher to let your shoulders adapt to the movement slowly. When performing the clapping push-up, you increase the range of motion of the regular push-up. This means that the same muscles are targeted. The efficiency of this variation lies in the type of workout you're doing, which qualifies this as an exercise only someone who knows what he's doing should perform. Luckily, now you are one of those. The reason to implement this exercise into your workout is to train your reactive and starting strength. That means train your muscles' ability to flex and stretch fast. This kind of training primarily makes sense during a maximum strength training session or a plyometric training. When doing this exercise in a strength endurance workout, you lose its benefits. Just do the regular push-ups there. Perform the regular push-up, but push yourself off of the ground as high as possible when coming up. Do this by performing the negative part of the exercise slowly and performing the positive part of the movement as fast but controlled as possible. It is very important to control the movement at every point, during the slow part and during the fast part. Also, your body stays in a straight line in every part of the movement. Don't cheat more height by using momentum. Resort to this only after mastering the exercise to avoid injuries and muscular imbalances. Of course, the clapping push-up is very intense on your wrists too, since you're jumping up and landing with most of your body weight on your wrists. I hope this video can give you inspiration for your workout sessions and help you improve your training. Please make sure to leave your feedback in the comments, through a like, or by clicking in the upper right corner here. I try to post these videos at least once every month, so if you like this kind of content, subscribe. I also have an Instagram where I publish posts regarding fitness more often, so consider following me there. Until then, I see you in the next videos.